In this video, we have the problem: the number of people doing a new TikTok dance triples every 5 days. The initial number of dancers is 50. How many people will be doing the TikTok dance after T days? So, and we have a bunch of equations or expressions there that might help us figure this out. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a pattern in my numbers. Obviously, this is some kind of an exponential equation because I've got all of these variables in exponents. But I'm going to draw myself a little table for the t and whatever it is. This would be the number of dancers at that t days. So I know that at t equals 0, I start with 50. Then it says every 5 days. So I'm just going to measure this in 5. So I would have at 5 days, when I multiply 50 by 3 to triple it, I would get 150. At 10 days, I would multiply the 150 by 3 and I would get 450. At another 5 days, 15, I would multiply the 450 by 50 or by 3 and I would get 1,350. So I need to figure out which models this data. So the first ones I would probably eliminate is typically in an exponential equation. We have something about an initial condition, and that usually goes out in front. So these two are probably, because they don't have the right initial condition, they don't have the 50, are probably not correct. So let's just try seeing what happens when I put in maybe a 5 into this one here. So I'd have 50 times 5 to the 5th. All right, so let's just use a good old Desmos and see what happens with that. Desmos, okay. 50 times 5 to the 5th power. So that's obviously not correct because that number is way too big, because what we got in our chart was 150. So we can eliminate that answer choice. All right, let's try this one here at the bottom. 50 times 5, 50 times 3 to the 5t, and then I'm going to put that 5 in again. So 50 times 5 to the 5 times 5. That is definitely way too huge. So I know it cannot be this answer choice. So let's try that last one. So I'm going to do 3 to the 5 divided by 5. I am sorry, I was putting in 5s, wasn't I? I totally did that wrong, didn't I? So let me go back and fix that really quick. So this one was supposed to be, oh, that one was 5. This one was 3, though. Let's check that one out. Okay. So 3 to the 5t. So 3 to the 5, and I put in a 5, right? Still way too huge. Okay, so that one is still out. So now I'm going to do to the, it was 5 divided by 5. Oh, look at that. There's our 150. I wonder what happens if we put 10 in our next number. Oh, look, we got the 450. If I put in the 15, we got the 1350. So it's got to be this one right here by process of elimination.